Hey everybody, Ken Pierce here, the GolfGym guy, and today my video blog is a little bit weird. I'm in an ice rink in West Palm Beach, Florida, and it's Sunday morning, and at 8 o'clock from 8 to 9:15 there was what's called stick and puck. Now my hockey background dates all the way back to 67, 66, when I started playing hockey, and then I went on to be a professional referee for several years in the 70s and early 80s, and got to travel around the world and referee in a whole lot of countries, including Canada, Sweden, Czechoslovakia, Russia. But anyway, this blog is a little bit, it's ties into golf in this way. I hadn't skated in about 2.5 years, and so when I got on the ice, first thing is I didn't check my equipment very well, so that's along with golf. You don't want to, if you haven't been out golfing in quite a while, you want to absolutely check your equipment before you step on the course or on the ice. In my case today, my skates needed sharpening. Luckily there was a fellow here that could do it for me, and so I got on the ice and I skated around a little bit, but I noticed right off that after 2.5 years of not using these muscles, my legs were wobbly, my ankles were, well, it's not ankles so much because it's the fit of the skates, but everything was a little bit wobbly. So what's interesting is there were a few other people out here today, and a couple that I knew from years ago, and I started making the excuse that, oh boy, I haven't been out in 2.5 years, and you know, when you're 64, you know, and holy cow, my skates weren't that good, and blah 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 blah. Does that remind you of anything, guys? When you get on that first tee, you've got to go out there and tell everybody that you hadn't played in 2 years, and you've got the oldest equipment, and boy, if you only had the best balls, and your skates aren't sharp, I mean your balls weren't clean, well, never mind, you know what I'm talking about. But here's the deal. What I noticed after about 15 minutes of telling everybody how bad I was and how my legs were weak and how I wasn't that good anymore, and it's been 2.5 years, and making all these excuses to these people that couldn't give a rat's behind about what I am or haven't done or have done over the last 2.5 years, I figured out that it's nothing but a negative. So if I'd have stayed on the positive, even though I would have maybe wobbled around a little bit, nobody would have known. Nobody would have known. And I started after about 10 or 15 minutes. The skating came back a little bit. Legs are still incredibly weak. And so there's a two-part thing to this blog. One is cut out the baloney of all the excuses in the beginning, because all you're doing is setting yourself up for failure. And when you do fail, you've already told everybody you're going to fail, so they just don't think it's a big deal. And you know what? They couldn't care less. And the other thing is, as far as being old and having old equipment and all that kind of stuff, number one, stop making the excuses. And then the other thing is just get out there and do it. And do a different sport. You know, some of us get so tied up in doing one thing over and over and over. Even in exercise, they say to break it up, do something different. Lift weights. Don't just get on a treadmill and do an hour's worth of treadmill. Lift weights, do something different. Muscle type confusion. You know, you're going to get better all the way around if you just simply do other sports. So instead of just being a golfer, be a hockey player, be a baseball player, throw a baseball around with your kids, throw a football every once in a while, run around the track, do something different every once in a while to get some different muscles going, because you're going to need them. I absolutely love ice hockey. It was part of my life for about 25 years, and I want to get back to it, and I'm going to. And it's going to help me with my golf. My legs are going to get stronger, and my mind is going to get a little bit clearer, and I will quit with the baloney exercises, or else the bull one exercises. So, all right, everybody, two things. Don't give excuses just because you may not have played in a while, number one. And the second thing is do something different, something that challenges your body, something that challenges your mind, something that challenges your spirit. So get out there and do it and become the best you can. And I'm going to be coming every Sunday now because I absolutely love it. I forgot how much I loved ice hockey. So we'll talk to you later, guys. And it's going to help my golf game. All right, take care. See ya. Bye.